We are Team Noozzle, and our idea for experimental week basically is to build a meta transaction layer on Cartesi. So the idea for the inspiration for this idea came from interacting with a whole lot of developers looking to build on Cartesi. So we noticed that these guys have a lot of interesting projects, lots of interesting ideas that they want to build. But one of the key worries they have is the ability to scale these projects on-chain. The major reason for this is heightened gas price on the base layer. So they have nice ideas that could be or could work possibly on testnet, but when you move to mainnet, users get like concerned about, oh, is it worth interacting with this app based on the gas fees I'm paying and stuff like that. So we thought, what if we decided to create a mechanism or a medium in place where developers can source out funds to cover the gas fees for these users? And the other implementations to make these gas fees cheaper, like badging transactions and a whole lot of other stuff that the developers can manage without needing to concern the users with how to actually get gas fees or how to interact with this stuff. So basically, the impact of this project on Cartesi is going to increase a lot of dApp users, because now users do not need to concern themselves with having gas fees or having ETH or Polygon, Matic to interact with dApps on Cartesi. Basically, you can create a brand new wallet now and interact with the dApp on Cartesi without needing to concern yourself with these things. And developers also can be flexible. They can choose the kind of transactions they want to sponsor for their users. They can choose to have a specific tokens to charge their users for gas fees. For example, we have Team Rives. Team Rives can choose to create a Rives token and charge users for gas fee in Rives token, or they can also choose to not even charge users at all for gas fees. And these are implementations that developers can make using our project. Then we also have growth in the ecosystems and a whole lot of other advantages that comes with using Noozzle. So how this actually works basically is that we have an SDK. So developers basically create a gas tank on our website. They create a gas tank. These gas tanks are like smart contract on the base layer. They create a gas tank, fund the gas tank. Then they integrate our SDK into their front end and also on their backend app. The front-end SDK basically collects user-signed transactions, then relays to our backend. Our backend relays the transaction for them to the dApp on Cartesi. So this is basically the architecture for the project. You have the front end here where users interact with. Then users sign transaction on the front end, send this transaction to the backend. Our backend is in charge of verifying that the signature attached to those transactions are legit and are from the right sender. Then once we verify the signature, we relay these transactions on-chain to our layer contract. The next our layer contract does is it confirms that, okay, this transaction, the target is going to, does this target have a gas tank with us? If yes, okay, give me the gas tank. He makes a call to the gas tank factory to get the gas tank address for that. Then when he gets the gas tank address, he charges the gas tank for that transaction. So the user do not pay the gas fees. He charges the gas tank for that particular transaction. Then the layer sends the transaction down to the input post contract. The input post contract basically sends the contract or the user interaction further down to the Cartesi machine. And that is basically a brief architecture of the project. So for future improvements, we are looking to, after now, we are looking to improve our SDK. We're also looking to improve our mempool, like make a mempool system where users can send in transactions and they go through a mempool, then we'll buy these transactions and send them at once, instead of relaying every transaction one after the other as we are currently doing now. Then after that stage, we are looking to also implement an architecture to relay random numbers from Chainlink on the base layer to dApps for developers. So developers can basically set up a gas tank with us. Then this gas tank will be able to relay random number from Chainlink on the base layer to their dApps on Cartesi. And we're also looking to make other future improvements like hackathons and other stuff that will be coming probably later in 2024, 2025, late 2024, 2025. Then for our demo, basically, it's going to be more of like a general demo. We have the dApp live on Cartesi at the moment. So I just want you guys the link to this site to be on the comment section. So you guys can basically just go to this site and drop a review of what you feel about Noozzle. So we could just see, you can see here that this address has 0 Sepolia. The contract is on Sepolia. So please switch to Sepolia. This address has 0 ETH. So, but it's going to be able to interact with the dApp on Cartesi. This is a nice idea. And
Quack.
yeah, sorry, I was there. So we signed the transaction basically. So you can see that the user has 0 ETH, but we're still able to just sign the transaction. So once you sign the transaction is being sent to our backend. Our backend confirms the signature, relays the transaction on chain. And here you go. The transaction has been forwarded to the dApp on Cartesi. And if you should refresh this page, you should see the chats arriving here any moment from now. As you can see, you have chats from other users. So if you drop a review here, you should see your address and also the chats on the dApp. And that's basically that for Team Noozzle. And we look forward to future improvements and future developments on Cartesi. Thank you very much.